This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. No, I know there's something weird about this game. I've been told to play this game. I know it was a big thing back in like 2016 or something, and I'm not sure why. Every time I tried to watch someone play it, I just got bored. This is interesting. I've been on kind of a spree for... What? Oh no. Oh, okay, probably because of the disturbing content. I think this is gonna have some horror elements in it, just like some of the other dating sim games that I've played. Do you agree? You're gonna click this with me, right? If you don't click it with me, you better click off this video right now, okay? Give me your hand. All right, give me your hand. Click. Good job. Oh, it's this song. How does this have horror elements? Oh my god! Are all four of these girls monsters? All right, let's go. Doki Doki Literature Club. Do you want me to put my name or yours? I'll put mine. You could just come with me on this journey. I get to be the main character this time. Yay! Game. Hey! I see an annoying girl. Oh no. Running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Yeah. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Wait, high school? Is this gonna be like a... Okay, now I'm counting on the horror elements to save me, because I don't want to be dating high schoolers. Good thing they're all gonna be like terrible monsters. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. No, don't do that. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk to let Sayori catch up to me. She's so cute, though. I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Harmony. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Wait, I've known this girl for a long time. Oh, maybe they get replaced with monsters. I'm gonna try to guess what this game does. Do they get replaced with, like, is it like a doppelganger situation? We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Harmony, have you decided on a club to join yet? What if I join the Doki Doki Literature Club? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Wow, this game is really realistic. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by. Here we go again. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Okay, so we're a big fat nerd. Got it.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right?
No.
Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. What does a NEET mean? Look that up. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School time. Wow, that's a really good background. It almost looked like AI for a second, but it's obviously not AI because this was made in like 2016 or something. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Yo, there's a hair on my nose or something. After I pack up all my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
Yeah, you don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know...
Know what?
Well, that you could come join my club.
Sayori. There's no way I'm going to your club. Oh god, she's so anime girl quirky. I'm not reading that. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Said she was the first one to show interest after the one president who proposed the club. She inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Why? What's wrong with literature? Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member.
Oh.
And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Natsuki? Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Oh no. So is the club just like, is it gonna be like a club of something different? Like a cult or something? Like, oh, it's the literature club, but we worship Moai Ball. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Being generally used for third-year classes and activity. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me the new member. Huh? I glance around the room. Da, 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 da. I didn't know that was from this. That's funny. Girl 1. Welcome to... I don't know what voice to give her. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Does she?
Seriously? You brought a boy?
Okay, I don't like you.
Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Harmony, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Wow, you have green eyes. She was just like, hi everyone. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? Oh, back off.
You want to say something? Say it.
Yeah, what's your name? Sorry. Oh, that's Natsuki. Okay.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You could just ignore her when she gets moody.
I know exactly what kind of anime girl you are. No, I can already tell, like, what stereotypes they are. This is like the, what is it called? Tsundere? Where she's like all mean and like some guys like that.
I don't like you.
You are gonna be like the shy, you know, yeah, the shy type. And then you're the airhead, and then the last one. Actually, I can't tell what the last one is. Sayori says that, wait. Oh. I was trying to go back by scrolling and you can't. Because I wasn't sure if I read the last one. That's weird. I've never seen a dating sim that you can't scroll the wheel and go back dialogue. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. What did she say?
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Her?
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
Oh, yeah, because she was like, oh, you're here.
That's right.
It's great to see you again, Harmony. Okay, I didn't know we were striking up poses. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, athletic. Wow, I read that out of order. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Oh. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Feels a little what?
Come sit down, Harmony. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited. You guys are too quirky. Oh my god. How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens a chest. Opens the closet. I've been playing too much Skyrim. Still feeling awkwardness, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn on with icing, and pieces of the chocolate were used to make ears. That's cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one. I like her little fang. Sayori grabs the first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I can see why I found this game boring to watch when I was younger. Because this is just fluff, bro. It's just fluff. Stay with me. I promise it'll get better. They're like a cult or something. I just know it. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Bite into it, bro. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Well, yeah, she made them. She wants you to tell her how good they are. Finally, bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Yo, can we kick Natsuki out? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, dummy. Alright. Yo, I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yeah, just... Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. Yes, tea. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? No, because I get too interested in the book, and then my tea is just sitting there cold. I guess. Well, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Monica! Jeez! Insulted, Yuri looks away. Okay, you didn't have to do that, Monica. That's kinda mean. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be the best pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? Someone dragged me into it. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Why? Just say it. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? I still can't tell what kind of character she is. She's kind of creepy. Like, there's something about their eyes that's kind of creepy. Maybe it's the shading. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Maybe she's like the perfectionist. Monica, I'm surprised. Oops, I clicked off again. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Oh, so she's like the valedictorian? Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Dang. Okay, you don't need to be striking poses. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. That makes sense, Monica. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting in all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Yeah, this game didn't exactly grab my attention either. This art is actually really good. And if this wasn't made in 2016 or 15, I would have thought this was AI, because this is literally like the style that AI copies, you know? You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do with these videos. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Oh, I like Monica. I like the things that she says. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Not all of them were delighted, though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Harmony, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. That's true. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. I read Beastars before it got animated. Who said that? Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Ooh, Natsuki likes manga. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Look at her, she's so cute. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Fair. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. So you like Harry Potter? Gotcha. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like to read a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of animation to completely throw you for a loop? What? I don't think I've ever read a book that does that, Yuri. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, interesting. I read a horror book once. The Shining. I had to put it in the freezer, it was so scary. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. What, gentle people can't read horror? But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Is this foreshadowing? Ugh, I hate horror. You hate everything. Oh, why's that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give me that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. I'm not cute. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I just think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. Oh my god, kick this girl out. I'm sick of her. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Yeah. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience? Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, we can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable to share hers. Guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at me. Huh, quizzically. At Monica, not at me. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Harmony? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made it any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I feel like they're looking at me, you know? Especially Monica. Why are her eyes drawn so creepy? I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh. Oh. No, I'm sorry. It's not my decision. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. The girl's eyes light up. Yay, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. I've seen a cosplay of you before. Of Yuri. That was a long time ago. I think that was actually the first time I saw you. I don't know why. There's something specific about Yuri that someone would want to cosplay her for. Maybe she's the monster, if there is one. I don't know. I'm confused. This game is giving me... I don't understand how this game has disturbing content or if it's horror. Like, it's not really alluding towards that at all. It just seems like a normal dating sim game. If you really came for just the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Oh, more homework. Write a poem to bring to next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Harmony, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, cool. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? My skills of writing are not mediocre. They're beautiful. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Harmony, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Wait, is this one of those ones where I get to pick one of the girls to, like, you know, pursue the romance with? Okay. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. What? Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. What? Why is there only 3 of them? Look at them, they're so cute. I don't know, let's go edgy. Wrath. Depression. You like depression? Disoriented. Oh. Oh, I see. Because we can write. Oh, that's where the warning comes from. Okay. I see. Because we can write edgy poems. I get it now. Captive. Ooh. Ooh. Tenacious marshmallow. No. Wisp. Scars. Uncontrollable. Aura. Crimson. Horror. I guess this one's gonna like it more. No, pleasure, swimsuit, unending. Holiday, sugar, broken destiny, heartbeat. Which one's more? Maybe this one. Heartbeat. Lust. Okay, relax. Bouncy. Selectional. Sing. Uncanny. Oh, okay. Dark. Death. Agonizing. Which one? Dark, death, or agonizing? Dark. Really? Huh, okay. Nibble. Graveyard. Breathe. Frightening. Breathe. Alone. Fear. This is milk. Misery. Pain. Inferno. I made a beautiful poem. Wow, that took a long time. I'm gonna end. We're gonna do just one episode of this right now. The next day we'll do it a different episode. We'll see how the girls react to my poem later. Peace. You like my shirt, by the way? It's the front thing on it. It says "Caught Between" on the bottom. Hits. Made it yesterday. Awesome. I'm stuck.